points in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, you know, those small battles win the big war.
You know, it takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down.
You can taste the excitement here in Indianapolis. It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-7. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Henry with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year. What a tremendous night.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind it. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important when you get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of gloom and gloom atmosphere setting in.
Now it's James, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron in love with the challenge here in the fourth position. Barkley is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the five. Here's Barkley. Following the basketball line is Stubbs. From the baseline. And a ball over the rim and in. Barkley's got his second basket of the game. On defense, Cleveland. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it if you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Well, now let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Nate McMillan. Doris?
I asked him if his team spoke to me that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in the hole, but we had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Hill following the basket by Freak. There's a screen by Cannon. Outside, George. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. The Cavaliers pull it in. Barkley outside. 6 to shoot. Offline with his three. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 for the field so far. Hill, no good.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about this shot as you are.
Barkley, no one. Indiana trailing here. Here's George. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Pacers shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Barkley outside.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Cleveland. Back to George. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Cantor, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him. Cantor's got his first 2 points. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here. Thompson, a screen on Stuckey. Barkley goes in and lots of contact there. and he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Lance Thomas comes in for Kevin Love. And it's a non-jumper in for LeBron. Now here's Hansbrough. Pass to Hill. Stuckey outside. Hansbrough setting the pick for Stuckey. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
My goodness, how about that? That's 2 easy points that they just given away.
And a wide open look for three. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. 13 points for... Freak.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And the wide open shot from Stuckey. Stuckey with another miss. Cleveland leading by 6. Barkley outside. Thomas sets a screen for free. And stolen by Stuckey. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Indiana again missing.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
Thomas is screen on Hansbrough. Barkley goes in.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Hill following the score by Cleveland. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Stuckey. Sinks the triple. Stuckey's got 5 now.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Pass to Shumpert. Barkley outside. Double team on Barkley. Here's Hickson, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials teams making substitutions here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Paul George is out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then it's Lawson. Then it's Ennis Cantor. And it's Hill and at the points. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Thompson sets the pick for Freak. Down low. Thompson misses.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Hill kicks to Hansbrough. There's the feed to Lawson. Shoots from the corner, and he gets the jumper to drop. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young passes to Barkley. Thompson, a screen on Lawson. Barkley dishes to Thompson. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Pacers trail by 6. Hill with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Misses in close.
2 minutes. 2-1.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Barkley outside. Back to Thompson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. George against James. And Indiana, another 3.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Well, a solid blend of aggression and athleticism drove these small forwards to lead their position in block shots during the regular season. 5th on the list, Free.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Love.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Lawson kicks to cancel. They set the screen. Layup off the bench. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Ty Lawson. Barkley outside. Double team on Barkley. He dishes it to Love. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Love's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
No good from Lawson.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shots good by Barkley.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Now Lawson. He has 6. The dish to Hansbrough. It's George on the wing, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got 9.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does come back.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Barkley, and it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. To the inside, it's stolen by Barkley. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Irving, and the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Barkley. The shot is off. Excellent D from Cancer. Hill left side. Takes the 13-footer. Again missing Hill. The Cavaliers leading by 13. LeBron passes to Irving. Barkley outside. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference. And points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And let's get this update now. Workers across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Nate McMillan had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks again, Doris. Stuckey outside to end the run. Thompson with the rebound.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. Tough start.
And Barkley throws it down hard.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
It's stolen by Barkley. And here we go. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Barkley.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Outside Hill. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Barkley outside. Stolen by George. Stuckey passes to Hunt. Thompson against George. Here's the screen. Kicks it to Turner. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Love. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. Barkley, no luck. Pacers trail by 20. The baseline J. And it comes off the front of the rim. Cleveland's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Cleveland gets it back. Tries again. And Turner with the block. And they'll keep possession. Thompson with the bucket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Here's George. And that one's good. George has got 11 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Barkley outside. Double team on Barkley. Passes it to Thompson. Back to Barkley. Clock at 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Pick up by Hill. Turner with a screen on James. And George kicks to Hill. Off the left rim and out. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Barkley. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the middle. Here's Hunt. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near James as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 8 points for LeBron. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by LeBron.
You got it. Let's get the ball in the line.
It's blocked. They retain possession, and Thompson throws it down. .46 seconds left to play here in the third. Down low, here's Stuckey. Makes it off the glass. Stuckey's got 7 points in the game.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Down low, here's Barkley. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on George.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for free. He's got 30 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
Cavaliers making a switch here. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Johnson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Thomas checked in for LeBron. And then it's Amon jumpered in for Irving.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
And George kicks to Hill. It's hauled in by Thomas. Barkley outside. And it would have counted had it fallen, but welcome back as we get set to continue. Players will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Hickson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. Barkley, he's checked in for Lance Thomas. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Young. Paul George is out there with Hill. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Turner. And it's Hunt, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pacers' 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, trying for it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. George dishes to Stuckey. Kanter, the pass to Hill. Turner with a screen for Hill. There's a screen by Kanter. On the wing, Hill, covered by Irving. Shot clock at 5. Off the screen, and Barkley sends it back, and he gets it to go. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
He's on target from 8 feet out. Barkley's got 36. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in. And guys, just really impressive.
Let's go.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. George double teamed. Here's Kanter. Can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Now here's Irving. Here's Barkley. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Barkley's got 41.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Hill kicks to George. It's stolen by Barkley.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
It's a pick by Love. Tipped away. George up top. He's covered by Irving. Will it go? Buries the jump shot.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Barkley outside.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
Stay down.
That's good from George. And both free throws good for Paul George. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. And here's Barkley. The three ball. And that one drops.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
He was the star of the show for them on the offensive end. Over half of their points came through him. I think he was the number one option, the number two option, number three option, and then when the coach called timeout, he was still the option.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had to go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.